Let's talk about the coaching philosophy then. How would you describe the basic idea of your playing style?
Well, as I said, it's about controlling the game. And in fact, we have 5 different situations in football in the meantime that in the end decide football games. What happens if we have the ball ourselves? How do we play against defensive teams, against teams that maybe attack high or try to press us? So you need to have, as a coach, a very clear idea of how do we want to play if we have the ball ourselves. Number 2 is, what do we want to do if the other team has got the ball? What kind of information, match plan, game plan do I give my players when the other team has got the ball? Our idea is clear. It's very, very similar to my, I would almost say, coaching friend, Jürgen Klopp. Our football, our Red Bull football is heavy metal, rock and roll, and it's not slow waltz. You know, we hate square passes, back passes. Just having the ball ourselves as la pour la doesn't make sense. And then we have the 2 situations of transition. What happens in the very moment when we lose the ball, and what happens in the very moment when we win the ball. This is number 3 and number 4. And then, of course, you have the set pieces, also highly important. More than 30% of all the goals are being scored after set pieces. If we are honest as football coaches, what does that mean? If 30% of all the goals are being scored after set pieces, how much percentage of our training time should we invest in set pieces? If 30% of all the goals are being scored after set pieces, how much of our training time should we invest into set pieces? Huh? 30%. Let's be honest with ourselves. Do we invest 30% of our training time into set pieces? Offensive, defensive. Corner kicks, free kicks, even throw-ins. We are not. So those are the 5 situations. And all the top teams, if you look into the last 2 or 3 years of the Champions League winning teams, they were in all 5 areas above average, if not top. And I'm convinced in the future that if you want to win titles, if you want to win the Champions League, if you want to win the World Cup with the national team, you have to make sure that in all those 5 areas you are state of art.